this webinar is not a financial advice. In this webinar, I empower you, I educate you how to manage your money during extreme or not events. Every single thing you see here is for your educational financial purposes only. All the system, all the software demonstrated as is without any warranty. I hope and pray you recognize the risks involved in trading, and none of our students had been ever paid for the results you will see in this webinar. And the final, extremely important and required statement: past performance does not guarantee future results. Basic required disclaimer. Let's start, shall we? In this webinar, we will cover how to trade an institutional trader on all instruments. We will start with reviewing current extreme events. We will review Forex, crypto, futures, stocks in the current extreme markets. You will witness how our students trade all over the world. Students from complete beginner to hedge fund manager. Students from $500 account to $500 million accounts trading Alpha Fibonacci system from US to Middle East. I just came back from Dubai meeting with our students, and you will see their results. Most important part, I will empower you and educate you how you can trade as an institutional trader on all instruments, and you will receive a very special offer for registering for this event. So when you come to the website, this is very, very important, please. The moment you come to the website, you can easily request trading room invitation. And in our trading room, you can witness instantly, without any delays, the power and precision of the system. And you can ask any questions. So this is the reason I live and breathe what I do, because of journeys and stories of our students from all over the world. Every single one of these traders trades different account, different instrument. There are option trader who put his daughters through Harvard trading the system. Emmanuel, futures trader, brought his wife. You will see her result. Richard retired trading the system. Victor, hedge fund manager in Switzerland, married incredible girl from Kiev. It's a very personal journey. We all met together, and we all helping right now children of Ukraine. So when you do sign up, I remind you, I am from Ukraine. I was on call with Ukraine this morning. I am taking children out. I donate money. I care, because I was one of the refugees 34 years ago. I know what it's like. What is the difference? I was not bombed. I was blessed because others helped me. I left Ukraine with $60 in my pocket, with newborn on my hands, exactly to the date 34 years ago. So there is a reason I'm here today, because I was fortunate. I live in the land of milk and honey. I became multimillionaire 7 years after arriving to US. 2004, I became fascinated with Fibonacci. Trading became my hobby. I started paying attention to markets more and more and more. So when market crashed and burned in 2008, I asked myself a question. How come no one can see that market is formed by Fibonacci puzzle? How come no one can see that price keeps repeating exact same patterns? So when you trade pure price, that's all you will ever need. Since 2011, I mentored thousands and thousands of traders from all over the world who have $500 account and who have 500 million plus account trading the system. I founded Fibonacci Trading YouTube channel. I founded Fibonacci Trading podcast channel. I live and breathe what I do. I'm very proud of what I developed. So here's the system during war week. This is S&P mini future. With a system, many days In advance, you knew this is a place to buy. We knew this is a dream day. This is stunning. This is breathtaking. So if I take you back, here's the dates. Let's go back to March 1st. My goodness. This is the war announcement, February 24th. I'm taking you step by step because exact same identical level played out this week. So when price skyrocketing and selling off, you know all of these days in advance. Again, if I take you back to February 23rd, step by step, there is no speculation. It is all precise, no matter what chart you trade. Did you buy the markets at these levels? Post-war announcement again and again and again this week? Shock or not, doesn't matter how small your account is or how large your account is. This is a war. And S&P skyrocketing 300 points. Shock or not. But again, you're trading 5 points, 5 minutes, you're stunned and floored. How is it possible? Alpha Fibonacci system showing you this is not the place to short. This is the place to buy from. Since the war announcement, S&P skyrocketed 300 points. War or not, trade the markets. And that's the power of the system. And that's all identified many, many days, weeks, and months ahead. All depends on the chart you trade. And that's a crucial, critical part. And that's how intelligent trader trades. I coach JP Morgan traders. I coach hedge fund managers. Currently, I work with a hedge fund trader and hedge fund manager in the course that I've been with for the last 8 years. They do not chase cheap indicators. They do not trade little day trading charts. They're moving millions and millions of dollars. Millions and millions of dollars are not bought with a single push of a button. So if you know where their orders stock, you understand it takes them days, weeks to enter large positions. So if you are an intelligent trader, you trade with them. You never, ever, ever trade against them. And that remains the most crucial, critical part. Intelligent trader trades only with institutional traders, knowing institutional entries days, weeks, and months ahead. So no matter how small your account is, intelligent trader like you would never trade against them. This is the chart we start with every morning. This is multi-million-dollar orders sitting here waiting. So if you short it anywhere near this level, you are trading against Goldman. You are trading against JP Morgan. You are trading against multi-million-dollar accounts. Did you know months in advance that this is institutional entry point? Did you know that this is institutional exit point? Do you understand that this is a historical level where institutions been buying since April 2021? If you short it anywhere near this level, you are trading against Goldman, you are trading in front of JP Morgan bullish train. Ask yourself that question. Did you know that multi-million-dollar positions waiting here to be entered the morning after the war announcement? Or did you gamble and short it near this level? Not a good idea. With Alpha Fibonacci system, you know this months ahead. And if this level is out, this level is next. And if this level is out, this level is next. We will see historical crash if this level is out. Do you know how to manage your funds? Do you know how to trade? But again, if I take you back 6 months ago, this is the reason students, my dearest friends for life, and I travel the world meeting with students. This is a system, and this is what I'm developing and teaching live for the last 11 years. I don't have to work. I don't have to teach. I could just sit and enjoy Dubai, but I love what I do, and I'm here to empower you. So every single time you join us, you're making this world a better place, and we making all these decisions together with my traders in the course every single day. And this is what we discuss. And this is the war announcement. S&P skyrocketing 300 points. So when you're trading your little chart, you knew this far in advance. And if I take you forward to predictive precise alpha Fibonacci system traded globally on all instruments, this is again exact same place at the market close. Do you know what to do at these levels? Do you? Institutional buy zone. Market being put. No matter how much Putin is raging, no matter how much he's destroying human lives, a whole lot of money being made. It's surreal. It never ends, war or not. This is institutional buy zone. This is precise stress-free trading. That's it. Institutional traders do not trade little junky charts. You trade with them. You're on your way to become top 1%. And that's software for Ninja 8. So if you want much more help, you receive the software that give you precise entry, precise stop, precise targets. You can apply it to any day trading instrument. You choose your ultimate trade. You never short near green zone. Before war announcement, extremely clear. Bold green line, your only option to buy from. And this is Theo. Listen to his podcast. It never ends, I promise you, as our students keep inspiring each other. He's a legend. He's trading everything with Alpha Fibonacci system. He keeps sharing in the course. Of course, this is his email, and this is the results. And let me show you what he just sent this Thursday. Listen to Theo's podcast. When Theo came to the course, he struggled. He did not know how to trade successfully. Now he does. So here's his latest results. Trading futures, Forex, Bitcoin. Can you do that? This is since December 27th. Look at the numbers as you understand extremely well. The most important part here is the profit factor. On every single dollar, he's making more than 17. This is disciplined, intelligent trader. Who cares about the world? Who cares about others? Those are the traders who become successful. He chooses highest quality trade. He's trading it all. Bitcoin 85,900, Aussie dollar 1186. He's lost $170. His success rate 85 to 90%. If Theo has done it, so can you. And that's the reason I live and breathe what I do. So when you come to students' performance on the website, you can see emails I receive from all over the world. And when you click on podcast section, you can listen to podcasts from traders like you. That's it. You decide. Do you want to trade Forex or futures or stocks or options? Of course you can. This is what I am teaching for the last 11 years. Look at this. This is pure price. Hedge fund managers love trading VIX. If you understand the power of this, you understand you are looking at historical event. If you do not know what this means, you have a lot to learn. What's happening in the current world is not the end. It's not. I wish it was. So better you prepared, more intelligent you are, more strategic you are, more proactive you are, better you will prepare your account, better you will not suffer during extreme events. But again, this is VIX monthly. Billions of dollars moved on this chart. This is historical event, and we dissect this to the tick. But again, if I bring to you this chart, doesn't it look exactly the same as VIX? But it's not. And nobody knows what chart this is because every single chart looks exactly the same. This is S&P mini future. But again, if I change this chart to a different instrument, my goodness, what is this now? No one knows. No one can predict. Unless, of course, you're trading alpha Fibonacci system. This is Bitcoin. It's all the same. So is Apple, so is Amazon. So when you start recognizing that pure price holding the answer on every single instrument, you stop wasting your time on nonsense. You stop chasing answers outside of yourself because every single chart looks exactly the same. And we will review so many more of this next. Data is very slow to load up this morning because it's kinetic, market off. Very slow data, sorry guys. So, Alpha Fibonacci trading system is an institutional lifetime system for all platforms for future stocks, forex, crypto, ETFs, mutual funds, and options. So if you are on Thinkorswim, if you are on TradeStation, if you are on MT4, if you are on Sierra Charts, if you're on Infinity, if you are on platforms I've never heard of, if it has price and Fibonacci retracement tool, you can trade lifetime license of Alpha Fibonacci system. But if you would like to take it further and you would like Alpha Fibonacci software for Ninja 8, this is what you will receive in addition to what you saw, which is market scanners. Bringing up, one moment. My data running, sorry guys, does not let me move things. Here we go. So this is how scanner looks like. So on the scanner, you can add any chart. You can add any instrument with a single click. That's it. In addition to what you saw on other chart, on other software critical tool, that's a scanner. System consists of only two components, indicators free price and proprietary alpha Fibonacci strategies and rules. I promise you, you will never, ever need anything else. So these are other instruments students and traders I work with all over the world currently trade. Richard, option traders, trades Tesla. Did you know to expect Tesla to crash from 1200 level? This is not the place to buy Tesla with high 80% success rate. This is where you're expecting Tesla to crash. Has anyone seen bad news on Tesla? Has anyone seen horrific earnings on Tesla. This level on Tesla holding the key. This level is out, Tesla in free fall, but you need to know where to enter, where to exit your trade. But if you do trade Amazon, have you seen the crash on Amazon again this year? Why in the world did Amazon sold off? From 3,800 all the way to 2,800. Has anyone seen bad earnings on Amazon? Tell me. Shock or not? If I take you back on Amazon, let's go back a year. This is how you would have managed your position with Alpha Fibonacci system. March 2021. This is predictive, precise system. And I'm teaching this in a live class. No speculation, no gambling here. Exit. Do not enter into this level. And that's sell-off and crash on Amazon. Do you know if you should buy Amazon now or not? With Alpha Fibonacci system, you know the answers. You know the answers far in advance. But it all depends on chart you trade. Do you day trade or do you position trade the system? You decide. Choice is yours. This is predictive, precise system that identifies key points of entries hours, days, weeks, months, and years ahead on all instruments. All of this depends on time frame you decide to trade. The core of the system are the institutional entries and exits, which we discuss with students Monday through Thursday, well before market open. And when I work with you in private mentoring, we focus on the instrument of your choice. So let's take a look on oil now with Alpha Fibonacci system for the last 6 years. Here's oil in front of you. 2016. Oil reached ultimate bottom. Did you know that this is a place to buy oil? Did you know that this is the ultimate low to trade from? But hold on 1 second. Wasn't that exact same thing on S&P this week? Of course, it's all identical. So what has oil done since? Oil skyrocketed and doubled in value. 2018. Many months in advance, you understand that 77 level on oil is where oil will crash from with high 80% success rate. You are not buying oil stocks at these levels. You're expecting complete reversal from. And when oil does this, you know many years in advance that oil heading to 10 and less. You are not buying oil stocks. You're not clueless gambler. You are not trigger happy cowboy. You are disciplined, intelligent trader. Skip forward to 2020. Here's oil. Current contract on oil showing negative number. No one had seen this in the markets before. This is a historical event. So when oil skyrockets from this level, you're enjoying the markets. You are intelligent trader. You are not a gambler. You are riding institutional power. You are riding institutional train. Do you know what to do with your position on oil now? Do you know what oil had done during this week's historical oil news event? We discuss all of this in detail in class. This is oil, ladies and gentlemen. How is it possible we have undersupply of oil? How is it possible oil is so bullish, but oil crashed? It's Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone, and you knew this many months in advance. This support on oil holding the key to the downside. Oil sold off, A whole lot. Bullish news or not, you monitoring 94. And with alpha Fibonacci rules, you know very, very well what to do with your position. You are not reactive. You are not a speculator. You're only interested in highest quality trading. And that's the reason students become my dearest friends for life. So when this Friday I worked with student in Dubai, that's because Mustafa quit his job and became full-time trader supporting family of 5. He signed up for all the strategies and all the systems I will ever develop. Mustafa trading stocks that depend on oil. That's it. He will never, ever, ever need anything else. So, Theo says trading with those powerful institutional levels is going with the market flow of the smart money. And being able to draw these levels manually, he hardly uses software. This is genius of Theo. You can become another Theo. You can trade futures, forex, and stock, or you can do exactly what Mustafa does. The only difference between Theo and Mustafa is the instruments they trade, but price remains exactly the same. This is pound daily. Do you see that? But doesn't it look exactly the same as what we reviewed before? Doesn't it look exactly the same as Bitcoin you will see next? So, Ken trading Bitcoin on iPhone. When he came to me during crisis, he almost lost absolutely everything. You can view a movie he made about his life. So let's review Bitcoin in the last 2 years, shall we? Here's Bitcoin. Global convention on Bitcoin announced in Miami. Let's take this chart back, shall we? Let's go back on Bitcoin before the crash. As again, our intelligent, brilliant traders know extremely well this is not the place to buy Bitcoin. Let's go back all the way to December 2020, shall we? You are not buying Bitcoin at reversal zone. You are not a gambler. You are not a trigger-happy cowboy. Ken knows this. Trading options on Bitcoin. Again, traders, my apology because it's Saturday. Data is very delayed. So again, global convention in Miami is on. Mayor of Miami announcing you can pay your real estate tax bills with Bitcoin. How is it possible? Bitcoin collapsed 65%. My goodness. How is this possible? Did you know that this is a place to buy Bitcoin, but this is not? Have you been reminded of this? Of course, it is that simple. This data drives me crazy. My apology. One moment. Sorry, guys. Overload with delayed data. So, here's Steve, emergency room doctor in Texas. He knew extremely well where to exit Bitcoin. He exited with confidence on the way up before the crash, but he is also trading equities and overweight commodities. My apology. Ninja trader acting out with delayed data. Everyone seeing this? Again, it's a weekend. To load such large amount of data is very, very challenging when Ninja data is closed. So This is email from Ken. Again, you can view the movie he made about his life. But again, if you understand your trading range prior to trading based on institutional levels, you do not speculate. You do not gamble. War or not, you know what to do with your position, with confidence, with precision. All you have to do, make an effort. So when you trade only within institutions as an intelligent trader, the sky's the limit. You can day trade during the week and you can position trade on weekends, looking on your charts once a week. So let's look on Apple, shall we? This is Apple. 2015, 2016 key support on Apple. What is Apple showing here? It is key support. So how is it possible Apple comes out with the worst earnings in 13 years? But I presented the hedge convention and I say, earnings horrific or not, the most important part, if Apple will respect this support or not. So when Apple skyrockets, no one should be surprised, all precise. And when Apple reaches next level, all identified months ahead. And when Apple reaches reversal zone, intelligent trader understands this support on Apple holding the key to the downside. And when Apple in free fall, you know months ahead where to buy Apple from. Why in the world would you chase junk indicators? Why in the world would you not make an effort? Why block pure price with delayed indicators? Why, oh why? Hedge fund traders trade this precise, predictive, alpha Fibonacci system. And you can do this on all time frames, all instruments. Richard, I mentioned him before. What a huge heart, what a huge soul. He's so happy he signed up for the system. I work with Richard one-on-one. His performance 100%. Retired medical doctor doing this. Listen to the podcast. He keeps sending me more and more performance. But we just did 2 donations to Ukraine. We always work on very personal level. He made approximately 114,000 since we started working in the last 2 months. His average income 600,000. He is not worried. He retired with confidence. And again, he signed up for more and more. He cannot get enough. That's it. Those are the story from traders all over the world. So if you decide to trade 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes on S&P, of course you can. Let me take you back to historical events. Extreme times with alpha Fibonacci system that remind you time and time again, use your brilliant brain, please, and understand. War or COVID, a whole lot of money is being made. And that's a very basic fact. This is historical week. This is S&P. Remember this? 2020? We're on lockdown. It's the first week. Isn't this horror? Institutional traders already buying on the way down. Did you know that? Did you understand that? This is key point on Dow. But this is exact same thing that's happening on S&P. This is S&P at this level. One step at a time, you understand and look at the charts. You cannot believe market is being bought. S&P skyrocketing 180 points. No one mentions it on the news. On the news, market is halted. But every single time post-halt, market is bought. Here we go. March 17, 2020. US in lockdown, Europe in lockdown. Billions of dollars buying the markets. Remember the numbers on S&P right now? 4,800. This is S&P at 2,100. Have you been shorting near these levels? It's exact same thing we witnessed after the war announcement. And it's exact same thing that played out this week. So I hope you learned very, very clearly. War or COVID, you are done trading on the news. You're respecting news due to volatility. You are not distracted by noise, by panic, by anxiety. You understand exact same people who own news channels buying the market and made billions and billions of dollars during COVID and doing so now. So trade with them. Don't trade against them. Remove the panic and negativity and noise and focus on the highest quality trading. It will not come from indicators. It will come from pure price. So here's pound, as we have a lot of students in London, as I will show you next, how hedge fund manager in London brought his son to the course. This is chart on pound, present in the room for many, many years as hedge fund managers trading Forex long term. So when pound in free fall, did you know where to buy pound from? Did you see what happened during COVID? These are the historical events, ladies and gentlemen, again and again and again. This is pound, COVID or not, black and white. Trade pure price, please. And you will know many, many months and years in advance where institutional buy zone is. And that's the reason for spectacular rally, COVID or war. So please make an effort to trade pure price. Trade as institutional trader does. And when you do, the skies are the limit. You do not spend endless hours in front of the screen. You do not gamble. You do not speculate. We already reviewed oil together. So, if you are trading with institutional traders, your trading changes forever. You become confident, you become strategic, you become proactive human being. You do exact same thing in life as you do in trading. And that's the reason I love what I do. I simply teach you system traded globally on all instruments. So when 14-year-old son of hedge fund manager in London done this during crisis, so can you. His father Andy trading alpha Fibonacci system long term. So when you come to the website, this is where you can find very important information. Again, I highly encourage you to sign up for the trading room. And again, it's all very, very self-explanatory. If you are tired of chasing indicators, losing money, and being a trigger-happy cowboy, and ready to become a strategic, intelligent, institutional trader, I look forward working with you. This is a lifetime system for all platforms, all instruments, all lifetime software for Ninja 8 with multi-market scanners, live classes, live trading room, video library, and modules. System is traded in US and Wall Street and more than 50 countries by traders of all levels, from micro to macro accounts. So if you will listen to podcasts on our podcast channel, I have a waiting list of students who are waiting to do the podcast. Simply listen and you will find story like yours and choose from option appropriate for you. Private mentoring have one spot left, savings up to $5,000. include video library, include live classes, include modules, include lifetime system. If you will decide to sign up for the second option, this is second most popular option. You can join us the moment you sign up. You have access to videos, modules. You can start watching hundreds of videos in the member area. But if you will choose system without software, option 1, group course or private mentoring. And again, if you will click on students performance section, you will see emails I receive. Again, I cannot upload thousands and thousands of emails into the website. Those are very, very few. Boxes and boxes of emails over the years from traders just like you, who suffered and suffered for many, many years. Not anymore. And that's what it comes down to when my traders texting me on Christmas, when my traders inviting me to their weddings. This can be you. So please view everything on the website and do not hesitate to contact me. It is my joy and honor to help you. I teach live. My first degree is in education. 4 degrees later, it's my favorite thing to do. I keep developing multiple systems. There is no limit to how much I can teach you. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to this. Life of little girl my students just helped me to save. We got her out of Kiev. We gave her and her mom shelter, food, and water. And I keep updating my students. Richard, Michael helped me to do this.